Ooh, Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap, Marvel Snap. I've loved you very hardcore. I've loved you from the very beginning. Look, my collection level speaks for itself, okay? 1,916. 1,916. I have played this game obsessively every single day since I got access. And for the first time, I feel yucky about Marvel Snap. We gotta talk. They just dropped a huge update, and it feels like they went backwards. They took a scoop out of my cone. This. Let me know what you think, please. I want to hear your take in the comments down below. Let's talk about Nexus Events. Nexus Events were supposed to be a really exciting thing, and on the surface, they are. When you first look, you're like, wow, this is going to be great. We got Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor, Destroyer. I have good access to a brand new card, a super hot property. You know, it's the Thor season. The movie just came out. And Destroyer, a Thor themed card. And these are pool 3 cards that now I can get on a special event. And then, wow, you know what? They didn't just make it cards. They went in here and they added some sick stuff. This was my dream for Nexus Events. New exclusive avatars, new variants, new cards. They really jammed it all in. All right, look at this. They added some Guardian stuff in here because the Guardians were, in the latest Thor movie, and, Peter Quill and Thor have a little bit of a bromance going on. I like the art style. There's a fun little young Mighty Thor, like a little chibi Mighty Thor. The new Rocket is awesome. The new Mantis is pretty sick. And there's even a Thor version of Destroyer that I think rocks. So you're like, man, 180 gold per pull. All right. 180 gold is basically $2.40. First sign of trouble. It's a little expensive for a random pull. There's no game mode. There's no winning cubes, cashing them in. It's just straight money. It's just straight buy it. 180 gold. You can get a pull. For 10, do you get a discount? No. It's just 1,800. And they try to put this little thing here. It says guaranteed 4-star reward every 10 open to make it seem like they're generous. They are not. The dark underbelly of the Nexus event is that you get a super rare reward, which is any of the variants and the 2 special cards, Mighty Thor and Destroyer, every 50 pulls. You're guaranteed one every 50 pulls. Quick math, every 50 pulls is $120. You can spend $120 to get the Mighty Thor. $120 to maybe get Destroyer, which I could have just unlocked on my collection road. I could have just got Destroyer on my collection road, or I can spend $120. Now, the odds of getting a super rare are 1.5%. That means the odds of getting Mighty Thor is 0.75%. It's less than 1%, guys. It's less than 1%, okay? If you thought that variants were too expensive, which they are, variants are $10. Variants are one of the sickest parts of this game. Variants are one of the things that make me come back because I love seeing my deck evolve and change. I love seeing other players' decks evolve and change. I love that my deck can mechanically stay the same, but by playing it, I can maybe earn my way and work my way towards a sweet artistic twist that makes my deck a bit different. They need to lower the price of those variants, and they need to lower the price of these Nexus events because $120 is just insane. Let's get super specific, okay? So I told you 50 pulls to a super rare. There are 2 super rare cards and then 2 super rare variants. So that's why it's 200 pulls, right? 200 pulls guarantees okay, you're in the clear. Now, the way they have it set up, you're guaranteed to get one of the 2 cards first, and then you could get the variant next. So technically, I believe the way this goes is you could go Destroyer, Thor-stroyer, Mighty Thor variant, I think. And they say after global launch, Nexus super rare variants are limited to the Nexus event they are released within and potentially may not be available. So they technically could be. They better not be at the cost they are. Now, the rest of the variants are categorized as rare rewards. Okay, so Rocket, Drax, Mantis, Groot with Cool Rocket, and then Smug Star-Lord are rare. And the avatars are also categorized in the rare category. Okay, so you can see super rare is 1.5%. Again, that puts Mighty Thor half that. And rare is 9.5%. You're guaranteed to get a rare reward 1 per 10 attempts. I still think that needs to be lower because 1 per 10. You could do 10 pulls and get all credits. And then the 10th pull, you get this Drax avatar. And nobody likes the Drax card. So, look, they try to justify it down here. They say, to give you more opportunity to open Nexus events, we've increased the amount of free gold. You can get 2,000 gold per season. One Nexus event is 1,800. 10 Nexus events, one is 180, 10 is 1,800. So per season, you could get 2,000 free gold. That means that per season, you would be guaranteed to get an avatar out of the Nexus event. Erase the sense. Doesn't make it look good. Doesn't make it look generous. Doesn't make it look nice. I appreciate you've increased the amount of free gold. That's great. But we need to bring the price of things down and the value of gold up. Okay. They show here the super rares and the rares. There's also, though, mystery variants. Okay. Random based on own cards. So you could pull not one of these. It's good. It gets worse the more we know. You could make 10 pulls and get a mystery variant based on owned cards. You get a Wasp variant. You could do this. You could save up your gold for the whole season. They're telling me here 1,800, 2,000, spend the 1,800, and you might not even get Smug Star-Lord. You might not even get Red Eye Raccoon, Banicula up there. You could get like a Shocker variant. Oh, they got to fix this. Here you can see the common. Boosters are in this too, and I do not think boosters should be in this. I do not think boosters should be in this at all. Please, okay? Credits, they're at least useful. The boosters, we get them from playing. I don't want to spend money on boosters. I really don't. The boosters are, people have talked this. We know that boosters are like a fake currency because it's just letting you use other currency. I like all of it until I find out the price. And I'm glad that there's random variants in here that makes Nexus more fun, but it should be its own category. That should be common. Or what's in between rare and common? Uncommon? Put it in an uncommon tier. You got to change that up. This is 200 openings is $480. I could buy a PS5, or I can unlock Mighty Thor, Star-Lord variant, super cool Mantis, Banicula Rocket, and Destroyer. Or I could get a PS5. Think about it. Tough choice. Tough choice in the market today, baby. Oh my God. They say after 50 pulls, the first super rare will be either Mighty Thor or Destroyer. They really should just let it be Mighty Thor because it could be Destroyer. And then it could be the Groot variant. And then it could be the Destroyer variant. And you could spend a maximum of $480 to get all of this. 200 pulls is their mercy limit. They said they would add a mercy limit, and that's not mercy, that's murder. $480. And it says that this Nexus event goes for 1 week and 6 days. That's 2 weeks. They did say they wanted to have 2 in this month, but I don't know. It seems like there's just going to be 1. Even at 1 a month, that's way too much money. But at 2 a month, it's disgustingly too much money. I love the team. Second dinner behind this game. I think the fact that Ben Brode and everybody have been answering questions and responsive is awesome. Like, never seen it done better with that direct connection between the players and the people making the game. And I know that they will listen and I know that they will adjust, but this has to be adjusted. I can't spend $2.40 to get nothing over and over and over, because remember, some of the other rewards are going to be avatars, which are fine. Those are kind of fun, but then it's also credits. So I pulled about 25 times before making this video, and here's what I got. A whole lot of credits, which we'll cover and talk about in a second, and then I got the Destroyer Thor avatar, which is nifty, and I got the Mighty Thor avatar, which is nifty, but I don't even have the Mighty Thor card, so it feels kind of disingenuous to rock the avatar when I don't even have the card. Now, those credits were really helpful because I do want to have some positivity in this video. I'm a very glass half full kind of guy, and I know some people are nervous about Collector's Reserve. Collector's Reserve is kind of their replacement for mystery boxes and for guaranteed cards. Now, this is only going to affect you much later in the game. If you're just starting out, you don't even have to worry about Collector's Reserves. You have your guaranteed cards. But once you get up there, around 900, I believe it is, collection level, you have Collector's Reserves. You don't have guaranteed cards. Look, there's no more new card guarantee. Horrible, right? Well, at least in my experience, maybe not horrible. At this point, I was going nearly 100 collection levels between getting a card, which means not spending cash. It was taking me a week to get a new card. And that's playing a lot. Now, though, every 12 collection levels, I have a chance at either a card, a variant, a currency. They say cosmetic, so maybe an avatar as well. I don't know. Thus far, I've opened 5 of these, okay? Here's where it started. Let me show you. It started right here. I was like 1850 when the update came out. So the first one I got was this pretty cool White Tiger variant, right? That was pretty darn nifty. I like that a lot, all right? It was White Tiger as a pixelized version, 8-bit version, which are only available in the collection mode. So great. So 1 collector's reserve, I get a variant. The second collector's reserve, I did get credits. Okay. Third collector's reserve, I got a Korg variant. Fourth collector's reserve, I got Sandman. And we know that Sandman and Killmonger have both been moved up the collection track. So if you don't have them, I think those are the next cards you get to try and give everyone access to those 2 important cards that can counter a lot. Sandman counters, Zudex, and Killmonger counters Zudex, although they nerfed Zudex. That's a different video. I got Sandman, and then next I got Hellcow. So out of my first 5 collector's reserves, 4 were great pulls. And if you look here, 1858 all the way to 1906 is only 48 levels. Normally, I would have to wait 96 to get a new card. And in half that, I got 2 new cards and 2 variants, whereas normally those mystery boxes sucked and I was just getting credits or gold. I got 1 credit pull and I got a whole bunch of other good stuff, and I freaking finally unlocked the cow. Moo to the heavens. So I do feel a little bit good about something here, right? I do feel a little moo-moo-licious about that, but that only came because all I got out of my Nexus event were freaking credits and those avatars. It is disturbing how much this is, and I know that they want to target whales. I know that's what games like this need to do. I know they need their heavy buyers, but this game has universal appeal. Marvel is a massive IP for the globe for all ages, and the key to this game is going to be getting it out there and getting it loved. And to get this game loved, you can't take advantage of the average person. The whales will buy it no matter what. The whales will buy it no matter what, but you can't do this to the average person. I need Mighty Thor, and I'm approaching 30 plus polls, and I have no Mighty Thor. I am now out of gold to buy this. I've got some nice credits, and I don't have Mighty Thor. So I have to get to $120 of polls, and I might get Destroyer. Previously, people were saving Destroyer on the collection road, or rather saving their collection road cards to hopefully get Destroyer in the event. But now you do not want Destroyer in the event. You only want Mighty Thor. The Nexus events are way too expensive, and here is my pitch, okay? Right now, they're $2.40. And let's say that they want to leave it there. First of all, I think they should drop it down to $2. Okay, I think they should drop it down to be $2 worth of gold, not $2.40. That 40 cents feels like it's just siphoning off extra cash. And I think what they should do is right now it's 50 pulls to guarantee one of the super rare rewards, right? So that's, what do we say? 120 bucks. I think they need to take that down. And this still feels expensive, but I think it needs to be 20 pulls at $2, so it's 40. Now, I know that's still a lot, considering the battle pass is what, 10, and then premium is more, I think, right? The variants need to go down, and that's, like, the variants I feel are maybe the crux of this problem. Nobody's really focusing on them, but I feel like the variants are at the core, because the variants being this expensive means that a new card, which is worth more than a variant, surely has to be more expensive. And even at $40, that feels rough. But that would be the guaranteed rate. 20 pulls, $40 guaranteed. They need to up that 1.5%. Having exclusive cards that could cost up to $480 to get is just a no-go. People love to have the full collection. They love to play different decks. They love to be on meta. If Mighty Thor becomes meta and you spend $480, that literally is a pay-to-win scheme. Now, I don't think Mighty Thor will be like some all-powerful card, and Destroyer definitely has its drawbacks, but the crux here is Nexus events need to be winnable in order to be attractive. And right now, Nexus events are a money pit that make us cringe and throw up. It's way too expensive. And nobody has $480 to spend on the Mighty Thor, Destroyer, and a kind of smug-looking Star-Lord variant. The variants are cool. Mantis in particular, I think they rocked it. And the Destroyer Thor is cool. You got to change these numbers. You got to modify this. And while you're at it, please make variants like $5. It's fun to see different decks and different cards, and it makes you want them, but so few people have variants at $10. Maybe they have one in their deck, and the goal here should be your main deck is like mostly variants. And at $5, that's much more doable than $10, because if I want to have 3 variants, it's $30. Well, at least it's a better value than trying to get freaking Mighty Thor. I swear, if I get Destroyer on my 50th poll, Ben Brode and Second Dinner, I love this game. I've never been more addicted to a video game in my life, and I do video games for a living. I've done YouTube for 12 years. This is the game that has grabbed me the most. Please fix it. Please make the Nexus event an exciting event. I know it's beta. You have an opportunity to change it. It's just all in flux right now. It's just a test, and this test, it's not the right amount. It's not the right product. It's not the right final numbers. Please lower it. Please increase the rate. Please make the exclusive 6 sweet card more attainable. Please. I want the Nexus events to be exciting. I get so excited for the new variants every day. Like, dude, literally 8 p.m. is circled on my clock because I want to see the variants every dang day. Even if I don't get the variants I want and they never seem to be the cards in my deck, one day they will, like when I pulled my Dracula variant. And I check, I love the missions. I love the battle passes. I love what y'all are up to. I want to love this too, and I can't love it. I can't love it like this. I've made like close to 30 polls, and I have a couple of avatars. Like, look, I like my avatars, right? They're fun. Where even is my Star-Lord? No. Okay. Crisis averted. I was about to flip my lid. Star-Lord is here. I just had to close out of the game and bring it back. Okay, but look, my thing still stands. Please fix Nexus events. Please make them more accessible. Please make them more attainable. Please don't sully what is a phenomenal game. I feel like you need to make sure that the monetary portion of your game is there. This is a business. You're trying to make money. I get it. But the love for this game is going to be super high, and you don't want to sour and sully that by seeming greedy and by seeming money hungry and by seeming like the value isn't there. This game is so much fun. The Nexus events can be a bright spot on the monthly calendar. It's fun that you put variants and avatars. You got to just bring the price down, bring the rates up, and we'll all be okay for the next one. All right. Still looking forward to that Valkyrie Nexus event, and fingers crossed that you can do the right thing. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have you got anybody? Let me know. I want to hear from you. All right. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive. Peace.